people, and welcome to Connolly Outdoors. Well, we have got ourselves into something very, very different for this video. I am in the Mojave Desert in California. Liam and I and my family are all out here. We just left Las Vegas, Nevada. I didn't do any filming in Las Vegas because it's kind of crazy there, and it's not exactly suited to Connolly Outdoors. It's not exactly outdoorsy. So anyways, here we are in the desert. It's extremely hot. It's about 110, 115 degrees out here. The sun feels like it's right here. It's so intense, but it's not humid. It's super dry. There is no humidity at all. So you don't feel moisture in the air like what we're used to. We're used to the extreme humidity in Southern Ontario where we live. Here, it's the sun. It's super intense and you can feel its intensity on you. It's not like a humidity type thing. So anyways, I'm going to keep you guys updated as we now embark on a completely different journey. I'll keep you updated. Just wanted to show you guys this mountain right in behind me here. It's really beautiful. Incredible mountains as we're driving from Vegas into California, and this is definitely one of the features, is this mountain right here. Very cool here in the desert. You can see the Joshua trees in the Mojave Desert. There's that mountain I was just talking about. It's really beautiful here. But it is hot and very, very dry. Ooh. Well, here we are in Hollywood Hills at the Hollywood sign. Very cool. It's quite a hike to get to the sign. We're not actually going up there. We're just walking along this trail here where we can see the sign. Well, we're walking a little bit closer to the sign. We're not actually going all the way up, though. It's quite a hike. But it's an interesting trail they have here that leads you right up much, much closer to the sign. The views are really incredible around here. It's a very cool view up in the hills here. The sun's going to be setting soon. There's a plane going over. Beautiful view of the canyon up here as we go a little bit higher. Really beautiful. Wow. So this lake over here is known as Lake Hollywood. All right, so we are traveling along the highway right along the coastline of the Pacific Ocean. And we stopped here at this viewpoint as we're heading towards San Diego and our final destination, which is Coronado. Very, very beautiful place. Been there once before, and we're really looking forward to getting there. So I just want to give you guys my view here. Well, we are now at Caprillo National Park in San Diego, which is a very cool place. We're moving around here quite a bit. We're staying in Coronado, which is just south of San Diego, but we're out on a day adventure today. So I'm now on the coastal trail, which is a bit of a hike up the hill here and then around to see various different things over here. At the top here, this portion of the trail heading back down over here. It's very cool, very cool. Really like it a lot. The way that the sand is on the side of the hills here are carved out, and it looks like it's all sand carving. It's really incredible. All right, well, we're ascending the side of this mountain here. It's quite a bit of a hike, but it's super cool views here. F-16s flying over me here. Man, they are loud. Two steps forward, one step back. Not easy hiking up this. Whew. It's almost like we're on Mars. Well, we're still making our way up. This is quite a hike. Well, we're getting to the top here. Well, we made it to the top. It continues. It just doesn't get any higher at this point. It actually, you can see the path there, it drops down, but this is the highest viewing point from here. Great views, just amazing. Unfortunately, this area is closed off. We can't go down to that beach, which is where we were hoping to get down to, but it's been closed off for unknown reasons. But it's very cool down there. Trail's closed here, but it's a very beautiful view. Incredible view of these, almost like sand dune formations in the rock. It's really cool.
It's erosion, that's what it is.
Erosion, Liam just told me, erosion is causing this. Beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean up here, just incredible. Now we're right up on top of the mountain, and this is the view. It's just incredible. So this is the Coronado Army base here. To the right is the Coronado Beach area, which is where we are actually staying, and we were filming yesterday on the beach. Actually, I don't think I filmed anything on the beach, my mistake. And that in the far distance, the city is San Diego. It is a beautiful view from up here at the park.
see the Coronado Bridge.
So we are on our way to Indio, and we decided to stop at this ghost town that my son discovered called Sultan City. Quite honestly, it was a huge mistake going in here because the lake and the area is completely contaminated and the lake smelled so bad due to the contamination. Unbelievably, people actually do live in this town, and I don't really understand how they can live so close to this contaminated lake. It was quite shocking. I mean, it is considered a ghost town. It's a failed community. Back in the 1950s and 60s, they tried to establish this area as like a second Vegas almost, but it failed miserably and was abandoned in the 1970s. And I can see why, because it's just so barren, desolate, hot, and the lake is absolutely unusable. It's a man-made lake, but it is absolutely unusable.
So we're now approaching the Sultan Sea, which is a failed sea area that was man-made, but it did not take, and it's contaminated and cannot be used. As you can see in this area, though, it's very, very desolate. Nothing but sand here. There are people, like I said, that live here, but basically it's a ghost town for the most part.
That street was called Seacrest.
As you can see, they tried to plant some trees here on Yacht Club Road, but it failed. And so we're heading down to the sea here on this basically abandoned road. So we are in the middle of a desert here in a ghost town. We're out walking around by the Sultan Sea here. It smells really bad because of the salt in the water. It smells like garbage and poop. It's a horrible smell. It's so hot here. It's about 110 degrees right now. Man, this is such a weird place. Gotta watch where I'm walking here though. The smell here is just horrible. We're not going to be staying here too long. Oh, it smells bad. And it's so hot. We can't be out here too long in this heat. This is ridiculous. What a place. Oh, man. We are at Joshua Tree National Park. I am in the middle of the Mojave Desert here. This is very, very warm in California here. It's a little bit windy here right now, but we have been in some extreme heat out in this desert. It's a little bit better now as it's in the evening, but during the day, the heat was absolutely unbelievable here. Anyways, we're gonna take you around a little bit and show you a few really cool things in the park. My apologies for the wind. It's a lot windier here than some desert wind here. So this desert is full of the famous Joshua trees. As my son said, by the time we're finished at this park, we are going to be sick of seeing Joshua trees. But then again, we've never seen them in person before, so this is very cool. My apologies for the wind. It's extremely windy here in this desert. It's very cool though. It's not too bad heat-wise because of the wind. So there is relief for us in terms of wind. The sun, of course, is still really intense, and you got to be very, very careful here. It's extremely beautiful in here, even though it's desolate. I've never been in the desert before. This is my first time in the desert. And It is totally different than what I am used to, that is for sure. There's some really incredible rock formations around here as well. Really incredible. Well, Liam and I are on a hiking trail in this crazy desert. Yeah, this is one of the most interesting places. We keep seeing the sign that says no camping. As you know, to us that means stealth camp, but in reality we would be doing no stealth camping. Too hot. So I'm not using my microphone right now just because of the wind, and seeing if you guys can, hear better, because with the microphone all you can hear is that scratchy wind sound. It's a very strange trail.
What planet are we on?
I know, it feels like we're walking around on Mars. So strange.
Anybody want to go?
The views here are just incredible. Wow. So here we are up 1,580 feet elevation. The view up here is breathtaking, to say the least. Just unbelievable. Sorry about the wind, guys. I took my microphone off so you could hear me better over the wind, but being 1,580 feet in the air here, you're gonna get some wind. It's incredible here. So I forgot to mention, this is called the Keys View. And actually, there's some view a little bit higher over here, which I'm gonna go check out.
God, this is a great place to watch sunset.
I've reached the highest point here now. It's just incredible. It's the Sultan Sea. Speaking of the Sultan Sea, I gotta tell you, that place did not like the Sultan Sea at all. Let me tell you. Beautiful up here, though. Really crazy wind up here. My apologies. Unavoidable. I want to show you guys this, but the wind is really insane. So we're at the Indian Cave location now in the park. So we're gonna check this out. Wow, we found the cave. So this is an actual Indian cave area of natives that used to live here. I don't know how the hell they ever survived in here, but this is where they lived. It's ridiculous. These branches are really sharp. Oh. Wow, it's crazy in here. Wow. The sun is going to be setting soon. We're not too far off sunset. At the famous Skull Rock, I put my mic back in. The wind has died down, so you should be able to hear me good. At the very famous Skull Rock.
sun has set. Unfortunately, we actually missed the actual sunset, but we're up in these rocks here. All right, well, we have reached the end of this unbelievable national park journey. Joshua Tree, unbelievable. We're now stargazing. So we pulled over and we're just going to catch some stars because this is one of the most incredible places on earth to catch some beautiful stars and stardust. We've already seen the Big Dipper and a bunch of other assorted star alignments. So super cool. So I just want to say goodbye to everybody. Good night. And as always, keep camping. See you.